So how have you all been? Good? Or was it a hectic day for you? Can you all see me? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So why is Darsh not on the video? Please come on the video. Yes, Kriti, Shubh.
Just 2 minutes, I'm holding my video.
Yeah. Okay. So what's happening here? क्या बात है? Kriti is being pinned. I'm trying to remove. हो नहीं रहा है.
मैम उषा जी नहीं आए.
हाँ, उषा जी को जरा पूछो प्लीज.
Ashwit is joining.
अरे, what's happening? Mo, can you just help me? Something is happening. Okay, no problem. अरे, कृति तो यहाँ से जा क्यों नहीं रही है? हाँ, अब गई. So, dear friends, have you ever had a situation in which you are in a room full of people, but then you really don't know whom to approach? Have you ever reached such a particular situation? Okay, Bruce has reached. Should you also have had such a situation? Can you all just describe that in a while? So be ready to describe that situation, okay? So, welcome viewers to Secrets of Living a Full Life. This is leadership coach Biji Tushar signing in for this beautiful session on the art of mastering the small talk. Well, we are with people, we love being with people, and people are who brings a lot of joy to every one of us. So, how can we become better at our interpersonal skills? And one of the things by which you can become better at your interpersonal skills is to master the art of small talk. I will begin by saying that how this art of small talk can be very beneficial to all of us. Now, I was traveling from Mumbai to Kerala and I was traveling alone. So I sat in my seat, which was by the window side, and opposite to me on the other side of the window was a nun. Everybody knows who's a nun, right? So I was a little hesitant to talk to her because we don't know, they are very reserved and they sort of only will talk if they feel comfortable. So I hesitated a little bit, but I didn't talk to anybody. आफ्टर सम टाइम वो बोर हो गया हमारे अंदर कीड़ा रहता है किसी ना किसी से बात करने का इट्स वेरी इजी फॉर मी एंड आई लव knowing about people and talking to people. So I just asked her, ma'am, are you from Mumbai? And she said, yes. And that's how the conversation started. And then we went on and on. We came to know she's also going to Kerala. I'm also going to Kerala. And we are almost from the nearby areas, where our parents are. And the conversation got so beautiful. I came to know that she's the principal of Carmel of St. Joseph at Malad. It's it's a school. It's a school run by the nuns. And I started talking to her and I said, I am in Vivek Vidyalaya and I do a lot of sessions like the art of learning for students of standard 10. She said, wow, I was just looking out for somebody to train my students into that. And that began my journey of being at Carmel of not Carmel of St. Joseph, Carmel's, St. Carmel's. What happened was, um, yes, so that's how a small talk can turn into a business proposition. So, what we can do today is to know about the experiences of people in the team. Let's see what Shubh has to say. Shubh, where are you?
Yes, ma'am.
So you said you had a situation in which you were uh, in a particular situation with a room full of people and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, once I had a situation that there were many people whom I didn't know, but I wanted to know them.
Mm,
So I wasn't getting any way to talk to them, like
okay.
how to reach out to them.
Mm,
So after a few, you know, after a few minutes, I thought like you can't do it. You just have to ask how, hey, what's your name, and to ask
mm.
such questions.
Simple conversation starters. So I told
Yes.
you about how I started the conversation, asking about where you're traveling to. You can ask by knowing their name, but then you should also ensure that they're ready to listen to you. Now, how do you understand whether the opposite person is ready to listen to you or not?
Like by his mood, if I'm saying something and he's continuously looking at his watch, then he
Hmm.
might not be interested in my talks.
Correct. Very nice. So the body language will help you understand whether the opposite person is interested in talking to you or not. So you have to make a judgment of whether the other person would be ready to talk to you and then only make the approach. Wonderful. What else?
Uh, as you told, body language matters the most.
Hmm.
Uh, what is his way of speaking? Like if the person is irritated or bored, then he would say that we might talk. We might talk the other day
Some
or
other time.
something.
I'll catch you up some other time. That is also
Yeah.
one of the things by which you can exit from the conversation. I'll catch you up later or I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Yes.
So that was a good one from Shubh. Give him a huge round of applause. Thank you, Shubh. So somebody else had raised their hand who has been in such a situation before.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is very recent. So when you took me to BNI, I saw so many members over there.
Ah,
So there I was confused who to meet, who to talk to, who to understand from. So then I met a few people, as you said, na, they are all friendly people. So Bahar I went and I
ah.
tried. I was just sitting and some people approached me, they asked me and all and all and all. And then I suddenly said that hi, it depends on the body language of the person. Then only you can talk to them and all.
Correct. So before you go, like today, I had a meeting with somebody, and I wanted to talk to that person, but that person was sitting like this with folded hands, and he was looking at me like this. And then I said, should I or should I not talk to this person? Because when you have a crossed body language, it shows that I'm not interested. So closed body language should never be used. Okay. So that is one of the things to note. And I'm sure, Bruce, that after being there, people started approaching you. So you felt the environment to be very friendly, correct? So when the environment is friendly, it becomes easier to connect to the other person.
Yes.
So, Suchi, how is the experience for you? The first day that you came to Management Me School of Confidence.
So for the first day, I was like confused who to talk to, whom to approach. But
Hmm,
then seeing people's body language around me and how they were reacting, which helped me to be more open and talk to people more.
correct. So having a positive body language is not only a good thing for you, but it is also a good thing for the other people in the room. Okay. So, Suchi, whom did you talk to first?
I actually talked to Dia, then
Okay.
Katrina, and then like I just talk to people like
Yeah. So what did you ask Dia?
I don't remember actually.
So let me check with Dia what was her answer that she gave. Yes, Dia.
Yes, ma'am.
So what did she ask you first?
She introduced herself. Then she asked my name. What's my name? What am I doing? I told her I'm Diya Joshi.
Is there a lag somewhere?
Sorry.
Yes, that's a slow-mo. I think my this is not working properly. Akshara, is it me? Hello?
Yeah,
Akshara, is it me?
yeah, no, it's not you. You're perfectly audible to us.
It's my connection. I think there's something wrong with my connection. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can hear
Now,
you.
yeah, now it is correct. Yes, Dia, please repeat.
So the first thing Suchi asked me was like, what is my name? What I am doing? Yeah, they first of all, it was a basic introduction of us.
Wonderful, wonderful. So the first thing that you do is, what is your name? So before you ask somebody's name, what is the correct thing to do?
Introduce yourself first.
Correct. So what will you say?
Like in the first class only you taught us to introduce yourself first, like by name, by
Yes.
what you do, and one interesting fact about you.
Wonderful, wonderful. So whatever you have learned now, it will come handy to you in whatever social situations that you go. So Akshara, what do you have to say about mastering the art of small talk? What are the things that we need to keep in mind when you're beginning a conversation?
I don't know that much about this topic, but um, we should keep a few things in mind that we should not talk very fast. मतलब
Yes,
not going speed. मतलब धीरे जाओ धीरे बोलो ऐसे. That's it.
wonderful. So
Mm.
use a even tone while speaking and keep the speech medium paced. Wonderful points. Please note the points, and I'm going to give you group wise. Let's see who's observing and absorbing. Who is observing and absorbing the class today? Yeah. So, one of the things to master the small talk is to observe to start walk. That means you have to observe the environment, see whom you feel comfortable with. When you go near somebody, now you'll feel whether it is comfortable or whether you want to be away from that person. So learn to sense the energy of people in the room. Write it down. Learn to sense the energy of the people in the room. Thank you, Akshara. Second thing, if you notice the surroundings, like today I'd gone to NCPA and there was a wonderful Natraj Murthy, and it was such a beautiful thing. So if I would have found somebody there, I would have told that person, what a beautiful and huge statue of Natraja. That is how I could start the conversation. Are you getting me? So you can use the elements that are there in the environment to begin a conversation. Use elements in the environment to begin a conversation.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Elements in the environment, as in, should we start with
how the weather and like how the weather is today, or is it cold in this room? That manner?
How the weather is today has become a boring way of starting. People used to start it
Mm.
like that. Make it a
Okay.
little more interesting. Like,
Okay.
for example, you go to a hotel for a conference or a seminar, and you see the lovely chandeliers around,
Hmm.
or you see some piece of art which is very unique. Because, see, something that is different immediately catches the eye. So
Okay.
you look at that and say, hey, don't you think that it's a wonderful piece of art? And if that person is interested in art, he will say, oh, yes, it is. Otherwise, he will say
Hmm.
curtly, I'm not interested in art, so I do not know much. So it is a
Okay.
very critical thing. It's a very critical thing.
Hmm.
So it is like you need to have some sort of assessment to know whether this person will like art or not. How do you know that a person loves art? थोड़ा
I think they are
सा
very
लोगों के बारे में जानती हो. Tell me.
observant, a bit quiet.
Mhm.
Um,
A bit quiet observer.
they'll admire a piece of art for some time. They'll stand there. They won't just keep walking.
Okay. So by their what do you say responses to art, you can understand that they like art or not. Correct.
Hmm. Right.
Another thing is if it's a woman, like if you look at me right now, you'll come to know that I love art. Tell me how.
Dressing sense?
Yes. Dressing sense, the piece of jewelry,
Hmm.
the watch, all
Mm-hmm.
these things make a lot of difference. That is why we tell you, please dress to impress
Oh, okay.
and express in such a way that others are impressed.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's why you have to be very particular about what you're carrying, whatever you're wearing, how you're sitting, the tone of your speech will also matter. If you get into a room and speak very loudly, like everybody's talking in hushed tones and you start speaking loudly, everybody's attention will turn to you and it will come like a deterrent.
Hmm.
So you have to be very, very cautious about the environment. And the tone of your language should be even. It cannot be too high, it cannot be too small. Otherwise, people have to come very close to you, and people are not
Hmm.
comfortable coming close to you. So there is a
Right.
particular personal space that you keep around 2 feet away from you. And even if you are talking to somebody, you have to maintain that distance. You cannot go very close,
Right.
right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Understandable.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah, in a conversation, like suppose you start with something like you don't know, you just sensing that this person likes hiking. Then you'll say, you know what? I love hiking. And the other person will say, oh, I don't like hike. Then the conversation is stopped there, right? So if you are on the other person's role, what can you say when the other person says, I don't like hike? Suppose you don't like hike and somebody is telling you, I like hiking. What can you say?
What do you like? If you don't love hiking, so what
No,
you
no,
like to do?
no. Suppose somebody says that I like hiking. What can you say? You don't like hiking. So what can you say? Will you say, no, hiking is so boring. I don't like it.
I think we should give the compliment to the person.
Yes, you appreciate what that person is saying. Wow, that's so nice. So you might love mountains as well, correct? Or you can say, wonderful. Which place have you gone for recently? Which is your favorite trail? You got me? So you're getting that person interested in you. So the first thing, just like we have a hook in the speeches, the first hook in small talk is to get people interested in you. And how will people get interested in you? How will people get interested in you?
By complimenting others.
Yeah, means by getting interested in them.
Yeah.
That was a good answer, Darsh. Give him a huge round of applause. Darsh, which team you were in? You'll remember your teams now? Anyway, Darsh has got 10 points. You can note down your personal points, okay? And earlier to this, I think Diya or Suchi gave me a good answer. So Diya gets 10 points, Suchi gets 10 points. Ashwet has asked a question, so he gets 10 points.
And I also
Shubh answered. Yes, yes. I knew. Shubh would say. Shubh get 10 points. All right. Now we come to the next part. Okay. Anybody would like to say what else should we note while mastering the art of small talk?
You should take his pauses while speaking.
Wonderful, wonderful. Take pauses while speaking. Do not go as a Virar train. Okay, take pauses while speaking. Because what happens is when you take pauses, you can also make out if the other person's interested in what you're saying and accordingly change it because you get time. Are you getting me? Okay. Very good, Kriti. 10 points to you. What else?
To observe the warmth.
To observe the warmth with which somebody is speaking to you.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of this. I mean, I was new to BNI and we had a power team meeting training. And in the training, I meet this lady who's so impeccably dressed. And she has her hair set properly. And she really impressed me. So the others I saw were all talking to everybody else. But I was feeling a little odd because it was my first time and I did not know anything. And this lady walks up to me and says, "Hello, my name is Suma. What's your name?" So I felt so nice. The way she spoke, I felt like she's my sister. And actually, we now are like soul sisters. So just one meeting. Imagine, I've had so many such friends whom I've met for the first time and fallen in love with them. And they have fallen in love with me as well. So, small talks can be great beginnings. Say that to each other. Small talks. Everybody unmute yourself and say,
Small talk.
Small
Talks
talks
can be
Talks.
great beginnings.
can be great beginnings.
Small talk
wonderful.
can be a great beginning.
Yes, small talks can be great beginnings. So I have had, a lot of business relationships also because of small talk. So you do not know how the small talk can turn out to be, a great potential for you in future. अगर सपोज आपको बिजनेस भी नहीं मिला, आपको दोस्त मिल जाते हैं. अगर आपको दोस्त भी नहीं मिला, आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल जाती है. अगर आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी भी नहीं मिला, तो कम से कम एक फ्रेंड बन जाता है, राइट? या एक एक वाइब बहुत अच्छा होता है. आई गिव यू अनदर एग्जांपल ऑफ अ स्मॉल टॉक. So I had gone to the conclave in Surat. So there was this girl. I remember her by her company only. She's into pest control, a great entrepreneur. And we were sitting on the same table. So I just saw her smile and I said, "Hello, ma'am. I am from Mumbai. May I know your name, please?" "I am from Mumbai. My name is Viji, and may I know your name, please?" And we got talking. Now, whenever I am in Surat, I call her up, and when she is in Mumbai, she calls me up. Though we haven't met each other, we haven't given each other business, but still, there is a nice relationship that we share. So, talking to people will always help you to grow. It will help you to learn. It will help you to understand about life. It will also, sometimes make you feel that you're very, 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 very blessed compared to other people. So let's see what is the other point that we can take while mastering small talk. Yes, anybody? Ashwet,
Mm,
I
I
can't see
think
you.
somewhere
I can't see
I
you,
cannot
Ashwet.
turn on my camera actually. I'm in the
Okay,
hall.
no
Sorry.
problem.
I think somewhere we should not overshare. स्मॉल टॉक को स्मॉल टॉक ही रहना चाहिए.
Perfect. That's the next point. You can write it down. Do not overshare in small talk. पूरा खानदान का कहानी बोलने मत बैठना. Do not overshare. So that's another 10 points.
It's not-
Yeah. Yes, Darsh, anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else? So when you're, sharing with your friends, you and they are sharing with you, you must try to remember their, whatever they have described. For example, if you are a photographer, then you talk about the photography that you took about animals, about nature, etc. Then you try to ask them, remember the details. And say, I remember you spoke about the best photography contest in which you had won. May I know what was that photograph about? Are you getting me? So they'll say, wow, this person is so interested in my work. Okay. So you have to remember the details of what people told. So I sometimes, I forget the names. So that day, somebody I was talking to, like for example, a client had called me. A lead had called me who wanted to do the personality development course. And she told me her name is Komal. And during the course of the conversation, I forgot the name. And in the end, I said, may I know your name, please? So that person said, I had shared it with you earlier, ma'am. Earlier, I had told that I am Komal. So we don't know how people will take it when you ask for information again. So try to remember what the person is talking to you. So it also involves active listening skills. Now let's do a small exercise, okay? And you will learn how to become more active while listening, okay? So you have to tell me, anybody who knows the answer will just put the raise hand, okay? I can't see all of you properly. Just let me put into the gallery view. So I will know now. Okay. So I will say a sentence and you have to tell what that sentence is. Okay. Just tell the sentence again. But I will not just say the sentence as a sentence. I will say it letter by letter. I'll say it letter by letter. Are you all ready? Okay. I'm going to start the first sentence. IWISHTOSAYTOURETHEBEST. Akshara. Yes.
You are the best.
No, that is the part of it. Last part of it. Yes, Shubh.
Ma'am, the starting was I wish to.
The starting is there, the middle is not there. What is the middle? Suchi?
I could only catch what they told.
I wish to say that you are the best. Okay. Now I'll say the second sentence. Now pay attention. MR dot A, MR and MR dot B, WEREFRIENDS, SOTHEY, WENTINACAR. Yes. Yes, Shubh.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. And Mr. AMR and Mr. V were friends, so SOT haven't. I am something. ऐसा कुछ था.
Good.
So,
You got it. How
can
did
I
you get
complete the
that?
sentence?
Yes.
So they went in a car.
That part is okay, but beginning kya tha?
The one that Shubh said, Mr.
Yeah. Mister.
I don't remember the names.
Bruce, what about you? Did you hear?
Ma'am, once more, ma'am.
No. Another sentence now. Mr. A and Mr. B were friends, so they went in a car.
Mr. A and Mr. B were friends, so they went in a car.
Okay. Now I'll say next one. Okay. Pay attention carefully. TIMEANDTIDE WAITFORNONE. Yes. I think first Shubh raised his hand and then Dia and then Suchi. Yes, Shubh.
Okay.
Hmm.
TIMEIR TIMEIR कुछ तो था.
Gaya.
Ma'am,
Next,
can I
Dia.
complete?
Wait, Dia.
I guess time and tide waits for no man.
None. None it was. Time and tide waits for
Time and
none.
tide waits for none.
None. I did not say no man. I wrote none. Okay. CIRCUMSTANCESMAKEYOUWHOARE.
Circumstances make you who you are.
Wow! Superb. So Shubh gets 10 points. Okay. Now the last one. GREATARETHOSEWHOPELIVEINGOD.
Greater a house whose belief in is
Trust
good.
in God.
I say,
Wait, yes, Ash.
great are the men who love in God.
No,
No?
one word is wrong.
Great are the men who trust in God.
No.
No. Men is not the word. I think something else, right?
Yes.
बाकी का सब बराबर था.
हाँ तो कल आप वीडियो वापस से देखो और फिर पता चल जाएगा.
Okay.
Anybody else? Darsh, come on, you are not scoring any points. Pay attention now. So it was great are those who believe in God. Okay. Now the last one. YESTERDAYISAMYSTERYTODAYISPRESENT
Okay, I'll try.
Yes.
Yesterday is my stereotype present tomorrow.
No.
Can you please repeat it?
No, I won't. You have to pay attention.
I was saying my laptop got disconnected.
No, I cannot say that again now.
Okay.
I said yesterday is mystery, today is present, tomorrow is history. Actually, yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. But I said it on purpose. All right, one more.
Yeah.
Would you like one more?
Yeah, ma'am.
All right, just a minute. Just a minute. Why didn't I think of this technique before? Just a minute, huh? I'll say, are you all ready? Are you all ready? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
HOWCANONESTAYCANDPOSITION.
Ma'am, I can.
Tell, Shubh.
How can anyone stay calm at the worst situation?
Oh, part of it is correct. I give you 10 points.
Oh my.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, I'll give you a cue. Shubh, please say what you said.
How can anyone stay calm and quiet at a situation like that?
Quiet is not correct.
Very tough.
I'll say that again.
How can a person remain calm in a situation?
No,
How can a person remain calm in his
there is
worst
no word for
situation?
person is not there. Person is not there.
How can someone be calm in a worst
It is not
situation?
someone. It's not someone.
How can one stay calm? How can one stay
Yes,
calm and
yes,
quiet in
yes,
a
yes.
situation like that?
Calm and is correct. Quiet is not there.
Calm and despite कुछ था ऐसा.
नहीं, हाँ.
Ma'am, there
कुछ
was
था.
something starting from P, right?
Yes. You're correct, Drash.
But I'm not remembering
See,
it. What?
how can one stay calm? ठीक है? यहाँ तक ठीक है. And ठीक है. उसके बाद नहीं है.
Ma'am,
But
I
what
think
you
it
said
was
is there.
something pursuing, right?
No. Another word. How can one stay calm and dash?
Patience.
No. Another word with P. अरे, what I teach you every time. थोड़ा लॉजिक लगाना.
Leisure.
No. Ashwit, come on. Bruce, I think you know. दर्श, तूने पी से बोला तो पी से कौन सा वर्ड आएगा? चलो 10 points if Darsh can say it. Darsh.
I don't remember it, ma'am. It was something from P only. I know that.
What could I be talking about?
Persuade.
अरे नहीं. You know, when I say it now, you'll say, oh my God.
Positivity.
Yes. Who was that?
Me.
Rose. Yes, you get 10 points. So how can one stay calm and positive?
In a situation like that.
Situation is the last word. Now 3 words are there in between. Try to rack your brains. All right. Now you know that there are 3 words in between.
Ma'am,
Okay?
there was something starting with R.
No, not R. Okay, I'll say that again. Now pay attention. Okay? Ready? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
All right. HOWCANONESTAYCALMANDPOSITIVEEVENATWRSTSITUATION.
Even at the worst situation.
Perfect. So I think I should give 20 points to Shubh because he is really excelled in listening properly. Think about what could have been the strategy for you to note down. I said you already got 75% of the sentence. So what should you have done?
I was noting it down.
You were noting it down. Nobody bothered to even take the pen.
I took the pen, but it was too much fast. I don't know.
Arey, but at least write what you got, na? That's it.
I was trying too much to write, but it got too fast. I was not able to.
But it was 2-3 times, so you had to keep your patience and listen more. Right? So you have to be silent to listen more.
Yeah.
You could have written it down. You see what happened is in the end we said there are just 3 words, correct? So when there are just 3 words, you just pay attention to those 3 words now when it comes. Are you getting me? Even one word you would have caught out of this sentence, na? You would be able to know okay, where exactly would be the 3 words. All right? Do you want one last one? Let's see who gets more points. Fine? Just a minute. Huh?
Ma'am, one second.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we-
Just a minute. Huh? One minute. Ready? Just a minute. Okay. This is little difficult, huh? But it's okay.
Ma'am, can you say it 2 times then?
Then I'll give 2 sentences, okay? Ready? Ready? Okay. YOURGOTRAMEANS WHICHRISHIS MIND YOUARECONNECTEDTO.
Ma'am, I got the middle
Your
and the last word.
greatness, एक second, grateful की
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Ma'am, there was which in between and the last one is two.
Okay, let me just check. What did you say? Which in between?
Which is
And the
there
last
and
one is
last
2.
one is 2.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'll give you 10 points for that.
Ma'am, mind
Very
you
good.
is in between. Mind you something.
Mind is also there, correct. So which, mind, 2. In between there are words. I'll say it again. Now pay attention. Ready? Okay. YOURGOTRAMEANS WHICHRISHIS MIND YOUARECONNECTED 2.
Connected is the last word.
Correct,
Why?
Kriti?
Mind,
Correct.
you are connected.
Yes, correct. Mind you are connected is correct. Last part is done. Which you
Ma'am, there
got?
is your also between, right?
No, you. That she said. That part is done.
Mind
Your is
you
there.
are
Yes.
Gotra means.
Your is in the beginning. Your is in the
Yes,
beginning.
Yeah.
Gotra.
Huh. Yes, Gotra. Correct. Kriti gets 10
Gotra
points.
means. Gotra means.
Correct. Now say that's you.
While your
Gotra
Gotra
means-
means which connected. It
Which dash mind you are connected to, because only the dash is remaining. Okay, I'll tell it. Yes. Tell. Kriti, very good. Your Gotra means which Rishi's mind you are connected to. Okay. Now one last sentence. Everybody pay attention. Ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. NOTBYPLOOD BUTBYTHOUGHTENERGY FREQUENCY ANDKNOWLEDGE.
But
But is correct.
Ma'am, energy is
Knowledge.
there.
Knowledge is correct.
Energy is
Knowledge
there.
is there.
include by
Energy is
thought
there.
energy.
NOTDY
Not
is
by include
there.
by thought energy.
One at a
But-
time, please. One at a
Ma'am.
time.
Thought, third word.
Thought is there.
Beautiful
By
is
thought
there.
energy.
Thought energy is there, correct? Shubh.
Ma'am, there is NOT
Knowledge and
device something,
beauty.
right?
Not by
NOT
fluid,
is
but
there, NOT is there, correct? Not is there.
ma'am, may I say,
Yeah.
not by fluid, but by thought energy.
Not by, what did you say?
A fluid,
No, that third word is wrong.
not by
Ma'am,
fluid.
One sec. I'll tell you how many words are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words are there.
ma'am,
Can
there
Out
is
you
of
a
that,
repeat
word,
it?
right?
not by is there. Correct. First, second is by.
QUENCY is also there, right? Quench.
QUENCY is there. That somebody told
Thought.
already what it. No.
Thought.
Thought is there. Thought is there. QUENCY is there. That's not a full word. Before that, there is 3 letters.
Frequency.
Correct. Kriti gets 10 points. Darsh get 10 points as well. So you got not, you got by, dash, but, by, thought, energy, frequency, knowledge somebody said, but before that there is one more word.
I heard knowledge and I heard beauty.
No, there is no beauty.
BAUTY, no? Okay.
Nine.
I must have heard it wrong.
BYTHOUGHT, na? So by
By
thought.
thought. Okay.
You heard
Sorry.
it of beauty, yeah. So I'll say it's not by blood, but by thought, energy, frequency, and knowledge.
Ma'am, I said fluid. PLOOD.
You said PLOOD, but it is BLOOD.
Achha.
So 10 points to you as well. So out of the entire team, I see that Shubh has good listening skills, good technique. Darsh catches words in between. Okay, so that was really good, Darsh. Ashwet, thoda aur build up karna hai. You were good. Kriti, you were getting good towards the end. That means until I push you towards the wall, the best in you will not come out.
I
करना
just
पड़ेगा,
missed the
जबरदस्ती
starting
किया तो
one.
ही होगा.
I missed the starting one only.
That's fine. Suchi, listening skills, very, very important. So when I was saying the earlier sentences, I was saying it in my mind and telling you. Then I saw Shubh writing it down. Then I said, why should I think and do? I can read it from you. So thank you, Shubh, for giving me that idea. So I have played these games before also, but it was always been in my mind, Now, just tell me one thing. You could have equally, you could have told one another that you pay attention to the start, I'll pay attention to the middle, and the other person can do in the end. Okay? So, do you all want to get into a breakout room and do that? Yeah? So, I will say a sentence and you all decide who's going to pay attention to what. Or right now, you all can do that. In chat, you can do that. Okay, I give you 1 minute's time and I'm going to give you a very tough sentence. Okay, so you all decide in the chat very fast. 1 minute.
Ma'am, what to decide?
What?
What to decide? What?
Who is going to listen to the start, middle, and end? Ready?
Ma'am, one wait. भाई चैट पे बोल दो कोई यार.
अक्षरा कर ना कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डअप होएगा.
Come on,
Diya,
you can't be out, Diya.
Diya and Akshara both are not.
So
Being
Diya will
apart.
be towards the end and Akshara will be in the beginning.
I'm trying
Yeah?
to be the part of the middle one because I've done the
Very good.
starting one.
Very good, very good.
Nolan is also out.
No, nobody can be out.
Ma'am, middle and
Everybody's.
start.
So Bruce will be in the middle.
I'll do the
Shub will be in
start.
the middle.
I
you
want
do.
to say the middle part.
Whatever it is, now you all have decided, I'm going to say it. Okay? So, YOUDONTPANICFIIF, YOUSLIPUP, SAYTHATCAMEOUTWEIRD.
Don't panic.
I heard is and if बीच में.
Correct है. If है,
I heard you in the
is है.
beginning.
Slip and
You.
up.
I
Are
got
you
the
you?
I
starting
heard
one.
slip and up and
I
weird.
heard you.
I
Correct,
also heard
correct.
slip and out.
I
Very good,
Ma'am,
very
may I
good.
say?
Now put all these words together in the chat, each of you, and see what is the sentence that's coming. Whatever words you heard, you put it down, and then see what sentence can come. Everybody's
also
heard
heard
something
why
like that.
don't panic.
Yes. Why don't panic नहीं है.
Why you don't panic?
You don't panic is correct. First part. But Kriti, you were supposed to do the middle.
I tried my best.
Okay,
I
so you
tried my
तुमको जो नहीं करना चाहिए था, दूसरों का काम कर लिया तुमने. अपना काम करो ना.
I tried
This
my
is what
best
happens.
to
यही करती हैं ये.
Ah. Yes, Shubh.
Ma'am, so the sentence which I have got so far is why you don't panic if asleep you sleep up that came out. कितना मिला?
Yes. So you are almost there. You don't panic if you slip up. Say that came out weird. Sometimes what happens, no, हम लोग कुछ ऐसे sentence बोल देते जो नहीं बोलना चाहिए था. Like suppose somebody likes eating rice and Shrikand. They will say, you may say that. I'm so sorry, it came out very weird. Because that person might like rice and Shrikand. You don't like it, and suddenly it just comes out, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? Rice और Shrikand कोई ना खाता है. So when it happens, you have to say, I'm so sorry, it came out so weird. Are you getting me? So sometimes certain things come out of our mouth which might be offensive to other persons, though you do not have an intention to offend them. So at that time, you can say, you don't have to slip up, and you can say, that came out weird. What I meant was, I have never seen such a combination. So I was just trying to see how it would be. Got it? So that is one of the things that you can say in a conversation. Okay. Another one thing is you use non-verbals for warmth. Try a slow nod and a soft smile. Like when somebody is talking to you, yes, I really understand. Oh, that must be very difficult for you. So you bring empathy in your voice so the person gets connected to you. Connection is important in communication. So the other person must feel that you are there for that person. So use non-verbals for warmth. You can write it down. Use non-verbals for warmth.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat?
Use non-verbals for warmth. WARMTH. Non-verbals means non-verbal body language, like nodding your head. Okay, I understand. Or you just give a soft smile. Like, when somebody's maybe, there is one person who's very autistic. And when he speaks, he has to, I do want to. So I'll just listen very patiently, and I will just nod my head, And so that person knows that you're being patient to listen to that person. Okay. Yeah, right now you did that. So I came to know that you understood, Shubh. So the nod, the gentle smile, maybe a tap on the shoulder. These are all non-verbals that give warmth to the other person.
Okay.
Now, another one mistake that we do is, we try to say, oh, you have only done your graduation. I have done my post graduation. I am an MBA. Right? So don't try to show that you are too clever. Be curious. So you can say, like, for example, Suchi, what is your educational qualification?
MBA Pharma Tech.
MBA Pharma Tech? I have not heard about this. Can you tell me more about it? What is Pharma Tech?
Okay.
अरे बोलो ना.
Pharma Tech is the. I thought you are giving an example.
I
So,
gave an I gave an example, but I really would like to know more, and I don't think any of them know what it is.
so
So,
basically, it's a mixture of pharmacy, technology, and management to mix together. So it's like MBA Pharma Tech.
okay. So what kind of technology? Is it the softwares that you use?
No, it's basically pharmaceutical technology, like the machines which are used in factories of pharmaceutical industries, like mixing and turbine and rotational technology, and plus software
Centrifuging.
also,
Okay, so you mean to say centrifuging machines.
centrifuging machines.
Wonderful. किसी को पता है कि centrifuge क्या है? I was a science student, so I used to love doing that. It's like you have a precipitate. You know what's a precipitate? दही खराब हो जाता है तो कैसा होता है? टुकड़े टुकड़े हो जाते हैं ना, उसको बोलते हैं प्रेसिपिटेट. ओके, सो मिक्स्ड स्टेट में होता है तो उसमें से पानी अलग करना और उसके ऊपर का जो प्रेसिपिटेट है, सिंपल में दूध को फाड़ के पनीर बनाते हैं तो पनीर के नीचे जो पानी रहता है वो थोड़ी देर रखते हैं तो अपने आप को सेटल हो जाता है पानी एंड ये ऊपर आ जाता है. बट टू डू दैट यू नीड सेंट्रीफ्यूजिंग मशीन्स by which you separate the two things. Like for example, if you have blood, so the blood को centrifuge करके plasma separate करते हैं. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's called centrifuge. Yeah. Yes, Shubh.
Ma'am, if I'm not wrong, is centrifuging machine a device that rotates on its own in some
Yes.
area?
Yes. Yes. It's a big. It's like a सीमेंट मिक्सर कैसा होता है ना, वो बहुत बड़ा होता है ऐसा. तो ये उतना बड़ा नहीं होता है पर इतना सा होता है और उसके अंदर सब टेस्ट ट्यूब्स डालते हैं एंड उसको ऐसे घुमाते हैं एट ए पर्टिकुलर स्पीड. वो स्पीड भी शायद डिपेंड्स अपॉन द लिक्विड, राइट?
Yes.
या. अरे अच्छा लगा. आई फील लाइक आई एम सिटिंग इन साइंस क्लास. वेरी नाइस. ओके, another one point that we can talk about is you ask better questions. So see, people don't want to speak about the normal things. They feel you are interested in them when you ask better questions. So, like, if somebody tells you, I'm from Delhi, so you can say, oh, I've heard a lot about Delhi. The Taj Mahal is in Delhi, right? So then he says, no, Taj Mahal is not in Delhi. It is in Agra. And it is almost 2.5 hours away from Delhi. So you'll say, oh, that was great information. I did not know. I thought it is in Delhi. Are you getting me? So this is how you can go deeper into conversations. So the next point that you need to write is ask better questions. Next is do not ask common questions. Do not discuss politics. Unless it is a The politician is there. Because why do I say not to discuss politics or something that are personal for people? Why do I say that? Akshara, why do I say that not to discuss politics?
Because
Yes.
it may be like other people might not be interested in that. That's why.
They may not be interested, or if they are very, very interested and very, very passionate, and if you say something about that, Gaya. Like, for example, I remember in one of the social gatherings, I had my uncle and I had my husband's cousin who were together, and they started talking about India. Arey Modi ji aa gaya to bahut acha hua hai. And the other guy was from Congress and he started refuting. And my God, it was such a big fight that we literally had to pull the two people apart. So don't ever discuss politics. Yes, sure.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry I'm interrupting, but I
Arey,
have a
no, I love
question.
questions. Thank you. You're contributing. You're not
Ma'am,
interrupting. You are contributing. Everybody tell you are contributing.
You are contributing. Okay.
Yes, sure.
ma'am,
Thank you,
I would
sir.
like to say something about using better words in a conversation.
Correct.
So, if we use better words in a conversation, like we use something very glossary, then the person will be excited or would be keen to hear the words coming out of our
No,
mouths.
don't use Shashi Tharoor language in conversation. Because not everybody can understand. Sometimes people also make fool of themselves without knowing. Like one day I made a fool of myself. I'm being very frank and honest with you. So I was speaking to two of my friends, and she said, "You know what? I will put you in the vetting group." What did I say?
Vetting
What did
group.
I say?
Vetting
Vetting
group.
group. What do you know by vetting? What is
Vetting.
it?
Vetting group.
What What does that mean?
Ma'am, your voice is cracked.
Hello?
I'm your
Hello,
voice
ma'am.
is cracking.
Yeah. Yes. My internet went for a toss because the internet said, I don't know what it is. Ah. I'm doing like this as if something is stuck and my waving of the hand, it's gonna come back. Okay. So I said, oh, the waiting group. So it is not WAITING, it is VETTING. So VETTING means if you have to present something, you have to show that to your teacher or whoever has told you to make it, and they will edit it or they will correct it and they will tell that this is okay. Matlab ek okay, they will tell, that is called as vetting. So somebody who decides whether it is ready or not, it is correct or not, or if there are any changes to be made. That's called as a vetting group. So कभी कभी हम बड़े बड़े शब्द यूज करते हैं ना and try to open our mouth and come as a fool. So it is said it is better to keep your mouth shut and be thought of as a fool than open your mouth and show that you are a fool. So silence can be chosen in times when you do not know what the other person is saying. And if you feel comfortable with the other person, you can say, excuse me, I did not understand what you said. Can you repeat? Can you explain to me? And if that person is good enough, they will not feel bad about it or they won't think any less of you. Okay. So clarify if you have not understood. Now, next point. When you speak, do not over clarify things. When you speak, do not over clarify. एक बार में शायद उनको समझ में आएगा तो आप बार बार उसको एक्सप्लेन करने नहीं जाओ. Like for example, I explained to you what is vetting. Okay. After that, again, if I continued, if you give your PPT and I will check it and I will see it and I'll ask you to make changes, that becomes too much. Right? So do not over explain. Now, I think we have done most of them. Now we come to the last part, like how do you exit? Yes, how do you exit the conversation? Great, Shubh. You have given all the answers today. You get 20 points more for being the star performer today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I mean, we can exit the conversation by either looking up to our watch, using our body language as a
Mm,
positive sign to exit exit the conversation
conversation.
with the person.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, mainly body language matters.
Body language, yes, but you say certain phrases, right? You
Yeah.
just don't leave the person. Yes, Dia.
So to exit a conversation, it would be like, I would love to listen to you more, but I got a call. Can I speak to you about that later? I'm so sorry for the interruption.
Perfect. So Dia opens her score and gets 10 points, I think. Did you get points earlier?
Yeah,
80
How
points,
many have
ma'am.
you got?
I guess 20.
Okay, great.
It's less.
Yeah. So you will never say, I have to go. That's very curt. Okay. You can say that the third time if somebody is not leaving you. But the first time you will not say, I have to go. Okay. You can say, I love chatting with you. It was amazing how you explained to me about XYZ car. I really love this conversation. I really hope to meet you again. So let that genuinity come in your voice. So be genuine when you're speaking and making a small talk. And a small talk has to be a small talk, it cannot be a big talk. Okay. So thank you all for being here. I will just end the live, but I want all of you to stay on. Okay. Thank you so much, viewers, for being here. I'm sure this has added value to your vocabulary as well as your listening skills, as well as you have understood what the art of small talk is. We meet every Wednesday live at my channel, that is Vijay Tushar's channel, every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Do put in your comments, like, share, comment, subscribe to all those who might be benefited with this video. Stay blessed. I'm Vijay Tushar, Leadership Development Catalyst, signing off for now. Good night.